Hey everyone, and welcome! Today we are going to completely revitalize your understanding of what it means to really take care of your car. We're doing a deep dive into the world of auto detailing, and we'll be using the expertise of Sin City Mobile Detailing to walk us through the whole thing.
So, you've definitely heard the term car detailing thrown around, right? But what does it actually mean? Is it just a super fancy, expensive car wash? Well, as we're about to find out, it is so much more than that.
Okay, so at its core, auto detailing is this really comprehensive, systematic process. The whole goal is to get a vehicle looking pristine and totally rejuvenated. And that means paying, and I mean meticulous, attention to every single little detail to bring it back to the best possible shape it can be in.
And this right here, this is the key difference. See, a simple wash, that just gets the surface dirt off. Detailing, on the other hand, is all about restoration. It's like turning back the clock on all that daily wear and tear, and really making a car look and feel brand new again.
So, how does this whole restoration thing happen? Well, it's usually broken down into two main categories that cover pretty much every inch of the car: the inside and the outside. Let's break down what each one actually involves.
So you've got these two services, and they're kind of like two sides of the same coin, right? But they each have a totally different goal. Interior detailing is all about deep cleaning and restoring the cabin, the part you actually sit in every day. And exterior detailing, that's all about boosting that curb appeal and protecting your paint from all the stuff the world throws at it.
Now, when we look at the interior, we are talking about a level of clean that goes way, way beyond just a quick pass with the vacuum. This means shampooing the carpets to pull out all that deep-down dirt and grime, conditioning the leather so it doesn't crack, and wiping down every single surface to get a truly fresh, clean cabin.
And then there's the exterior. It all starts with the professional wash, of course, but then things get a little more technical. There's something called a clay bar treatment, which uses this special material to literally pull out tiny contaminants that are stuck in the paint, stuff you can't even see, like industrial fallout or tree sap that a normal wash just leaves behind. After that, a layer of wax goes on for that incredible shine and protection. And of course, you can't forget the tires and trim.
But what if your car needs a little more than just a deep clean? What about the damage that just kind of builds up over time? Well, that is where these specialized restoration services come in.
Go look at your car's paint in the direct sun. You see those fine, kind of web-like scratches? Yep, those are called swirl marks. Well, paint correction is the service that's designed specifically to fix those little imperfections, along with light scratches and that dull, chalky look called oxidation.
Now, the key thing to get here is that this isn't about just covering things up with wax. Professionals use this multi-step process where they decontaminate the surface, then use special polishes and machines to very, very gently remove a microscopic layer of the paint's clear coat. That's what actually erases the scratches. The end result? You get that crystal clarity and deep, glossy finish back.
Headlight restoration is such a perfect example of a service that's about both safety and looks. You know how plastic headlights get all yellow and cloudy over time from the sun? Well, clearing that up doesn't just make the front end of your car look way sharper, it dramatically improves your visibility when you're driving at night.
And it's a real deep dive detail when they even get under the hood. A clean engine bay isn't just for car shows. It actually makes it easier to spot potential leaks and helps keep all the components running smoothly, free of all that grime. It's really the mark of a truly thorough job.
Now, one of the biggest changes in this whole industry is how these services are actually delivered. You don't always have to schlep your car to the shop anymore. Now, the shop can come to you.
And this sums up the whole idea in one sentence. The entire point of mobile detailing is convenience. It's about taking the time and the hassle out of getting your car professionally serviced.
I mean, think about what that actually means. You could be at your desk, working, while a pro is detailing your car right there in the parking lot. Or you could just be chilling at home while it all happens in your driveway. The bottom line is, no more waiting rooms, no more inconvenient drop-offs.
So beyond the actual services, what is it that makes a detailing company really stand out from the pack? Well, a lot of the time, it comes down to their core philosophy, the promises they make to every single customer.
The first pillar is a commitment to excellence. This isn't just about meeting your expectations, it's about trying to completely blow them away. The goal is for every customer to walk away feeling like they got an absolutely exceptional service.
Second, and this is really the heart and soul of detailing, is that meticulous focus on the small stuff.
It's this idea that the final, stunning result is actually built from hundreds of tiny, perfectly done details, from cleaning the seams in the seats to getting the trim just right.
And finally, it all ties back to that mobile advantage we just talked about. See, unmatched convenience isn't just a cool feature. It's a core part of their whole philosophy. It's about recognizing that a customer's time is incredibly valuable.
Okay, so let's pull all of this together with a real quick summary. This table gives you a bird's eye view of the services we've talked about, from the deep cleaning to paint correction. It also lists other great options, like ceramic coatings, which add this super durable, long-term layer of protection, and window tinting. It's just a great way to see how each service really targets a specific need for your vehicle.
As we start to wrap this up, it's worth taking a second to remember why any of this really matters. Because for a lot of us, our car or truck isn't just some machine that gets us from point A to point B.
It's really an extension of who we are. It's a big investment, right? It can be a point of pride, and it's definitely a reflection of our own personal standards and style. So taking care of it at this level, it's about a lot more than just keeping it clean.
So we'll leave you with this question to chew on. If your vehicle is more than just transportation, if it's telling a story about you and its journeys, what story is yours telling right now? Thanks so much for tuning in.